So as South Africans, their citizens continues to protest, continue to loot shop and all that, telling foreigners to go back to their country. Some of the organizers are withdrawing from the protest they started. Yeah, so basically you're asking how, because these people started the protest. Why are they leaving the protest for the citizens? Yes, that is why I'm here to give you the full details. But before anything, I would like for you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Like, comment, and share. You can follow us on all social media platforms, Authentic Plus TV. So before anything, let me welcome you to South Africa. So welcome to South Africa, a land of mystery and confusion, whereby citizens claim that they are unemployed, but they have, their strength and power to carry weapons instead of CVs going around telling people to move back out of their country or go back to your country. So we all know of this, their March on March protest telling people to go back and all that. One of their protesters called Nigwe Mushinu is saying that the protest they did was in, after the protest, they thought that jobs will be available because, of course, foreigners were asked to move out of their shops. So their shops are, available, whereby they South Africans can occupy and all that. Yet nothing of such has happened. They are jobless and then there is no job. And he's even planning to, join the government sector. So he works with the government.
With the zero impact of a change, it will cost us.
So as we are speaking now, Mushinu, who was an activist, he was one of the strongest activists. You see him with Fakel and then Jacinta, and now he's saying that he is withdrawing from it. So as he is withdrawing, the citizens have carried things upon themselves. Right now, the citizens are the organizers because they are doing the looting and all that. So there is, another movement team in South Africa who is the opposite of March on March. You understand? They said what the March on March protesters are doing. They are not in agreement or they don't second to it. So they protest against them. And they are saying that as they are speaking or as they are protesting, they protested. It was a peaceful protest. And then they were saying that, one was saying that people who were asked to move out of their house or people who their shops were looted, their houses were looted, they've lost their businesses and all that, are now sleeping on the pavement. They are on the streets. And then she mentioned that about 450 refugees are on the streets for the past 10 weeks because that is, the duration they have done the march or they have done the protest.
All for one! Say it loud, say it clear! Africa unite!
I am part of Siafana Sonke, Active Citizens Movement and the South Africa-Palestine Movement, and we have been involved in the refugee crisis that is on Moore Road, Che Guevara Road for the last 10 weeks. We note that there's a population of 450 refugees who have been displaced from their homes. Their businesses and houses have been looted and many of them have been injured. They are now living on the pavement of Moore Road for the last 10 weeks.
So she continued by saying that the refugees are part of South Africa. And then in their protest, you could hear them saying that African unite, African unite. So she's saying that then their protest is for Africa to unite.
And we find it to be our duty to say that as refugees, they are South African. They are our people and they are part of South Africa. And South Africa cannot be allowed to be fragmented. We are the country that fought against the apartheid government. We are the country that defeated the apartheid government. And we have to remember that Ubuntu is not on pause, it's not dead. Ubuntu lives within all of us. And that is why we are here today. We are here outside the ICC because the SADC conference is happening. And we want every nation to hear that every South African is not xenophobic, every South African is not Afrophobic. Majority of us are united with Africa and stand united as Africa is one. And we are against these movements that are trying to fragment our society and trying to make it seem like South Africans are not a welcoming people, because that is what we are. We are a welcoming people who are proud of their independence and freedom and will not tolerate harm to anyone.
When we are
thing. I mentioned of confusion and all that. That South Africa is a land of mystery and confusion. Because today you wake up, South Africa is on the media. Tomorrow, South Africa is on the media. So its people, its citizens have now turned against each other. Whereby there was a video where one of the citizens was slapping a policeman. Where the police were trying to, intermediate between the citizens and then the police itself. And now their fight is not between only the police and citizens. It is also between citizens and citizens. They are fighting amongst themselves. They started this thing, and right now, instead of they ending it, they are rather fighting against each other. So there is another video too, whereby the citizens they caught one person and then they were like, "You are part of the march. You are marching." The person said, "No, I'm not marching." They said, "You are marching." He said, "No, I'm not marching." So he's saying that he's not part of the protesters. He's not marching. Yet these people do now hands for touch you because you people, you told foreigners to move out. Now foreigners moved. There's no passage shop which is open before you get stuff. They have come out to say a whole lot.
Chief, no, I'm not leaving. Call the police. No. Call the police. I'm not going with you. Where? Call the police. They're gonna come to take me, right?
No,
I'm not going with you. Where?
We are working together.
Walking away.
Marching back.
No, I'm not matching. I'm not matching.
Majority of South Africans have come out to talk about how their country is facing the consequences of their own actions. So basically, South Africa is a land of confusion because today they want A, tomorrow they want B. This is the current update on South Africa, and just as I've been telling you that immediately an update drops, I will be the first to deliver. So just as I have done this, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Like, comment, and share. You can follow us on all social media platforms. Authentic Plus TV.